Hey, what's up, everyone? Adam and Joe here with the Lagged Out Podcast,
That's
episode
me.
43. That is Joe on the other end. Welcome back. I hope you guys have enjoyed our 2 fresh episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes. Thank you for coming back. If you did, if you're new here, we are YouTubers and I'm a YouTuber. Joe's a Twitch streamer. If you want to ever watch us play live, you can come and watch at twitch.tv/Joe the Joe for Joe, and
Flubbing
for
the
me,
intro.
it's twitch.tv. Oh my gosh. For twitch.tv, Brawley got this for me. I mainly do ESO content. Joe does art and all kinds of other games. And then I've got a YouTube channel at Brawley got this on YouTube.
If you want to come by and watch someone actually finish a game, come to my channel. If not, go to Adam's.
False.
True.
Anyways, and again, you can watch all of this on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, or listen to Spotify, iTunes, and then watch on YouTube. And then we do this live usually every Saturday afternoon, but this week's special, we're doing it on Friday night because I will not be here on Saturday. So that's why we're doing that.
Couldn't even make it 3 episodes.
What's up?
Said couldn't even make it 3 episodes.
Oh no, yeah.
Before
I know.
breaking the
Kenneth
pattern.
said, "Where's Joe's sound?"
I'm right
Joe's
here.
sound should be coming through.
Hello.
Oh, I know
Hi.
why. Hold on. I know why.
Adam.
It doesn't really matter because we have our audio, but I know why.
It does matter.
Hold on.
If they only want to watch you, then they won't hear me.
No, I got it. Now you guys can hear Joe talk.
No.
Can you guys hear Joe now?
I refuse. I don't want to. Got him.
But yeah, so we're good now. And the stream can hear Joseph, even though you guys just want to
Hi.
probably hear my voice
Hello.
anyways.
Nope,
but
they don't. They're sick of it. Sick and
my
tired. I have a whole document with a list of names of all of the people who are sick of your voice.
that is incorrect. That is fake news. Wait, where is this document coming from?
Don't worry about it. That's classified.
Is Kenizev's name on there?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I know Grayson's name's not on there because Grayson
I can neither confirm
Grayson wants
nor
to hear my
deny.
voice, not your voice. Okay,
So-
what's up?
Hi, Adam. How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
No,
How's
how
your
are you
Friday night?
doing? No, frick you. How are you doing? I asked first.
I'm doing well. We just got done streaming ESO and we did community night, which was cool. Next community night, we are going to be voting for what we play on stream, but we did PvP. I didn't actually do that bad in Cyrodiil. We had some guild mates that were trying to stream snipe us, and we actually cleaned them up pretty nicely.
Okay.
But
okay. Nice.
the actually we had a really fun at the end. We did a race, and it was Grayson said you can sense the Argonian hate in Adam's voice. Oh my gosh. We did this race where basically you race from one end of this zone to the other end of the zone, and first person that got there basically got 100k. You can't use a way shrine, you can't use a horse or anything like that.
Ooh, interesting.
And so people had certain builds. It was actually really funny because I teleported to other way shrines to watch them on the map.
That's
you know?
funny.
And I just be like, oh, and so what ended up happening is Sticky and Kenizev and Lotus, they were all really neck and neck. And this scene reminded me of Star Wars Episode 1 when Anakin's speeder goes down.
Pod
Or
racer.
what's the guy's name? Zabulba, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zabulba's
Zabulba.
such a good name.
And Zabulba's speeder goes down. But basically, Kenizev and Sticky were coming from different places. Like they took different routes.
Okay,
And
so let me stop you there. Out of those 3, which one is the Bulba?
Kenizev.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
'Cause
I kind of agree with that.
So it looked like kind of Sticky was going to lose his edge a second because Kenizev and Sticky and Lotus had really similar builds and they were neck and neck. But then Kenizev and Sticky kind of went alternate routes and they were going to basically converge into one area on the path. And this zone's kind of really hard to navigate if you don't go on the paths. Like if you go over the mountains and stuff, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening is I see on the maps, Kenizev's marker just stops. Like you don't see her moving anymore. And she hit a 30-second load screen. And she
that's
basically got lapped by everyone. And it was I felt so bad for Kenizev because they were going to be neck and neck. And it just felt like that scene where Zabulba's like speeder just like blows up and like goes into the wall or whatever. So that was really fun though, because I gave everyone gold even if they participated.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool though. But what about you? What have you been doing tonight?
Well, I just caught a Litleo in Pokemon Go, so that was cool. It's a fire lion. Uh, Arcade says that he won, but the podcasters don't know. Oh, spoilers. I have insider information that there may or may not have been some foul play involved in that race, though. My source is telling me that there was definitely some sabotage happening, and that the race should be rendered invalid.
I feel like that's Kenizev. I don't know who says that. But...
I cannot reveal the name of my source.
So something else that actually happened, Joe, that's funny is tonight, first time we're in PvP, first quest we turn in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running and I didn't see a crack of lava. I fell into the crack of lava and our whole team fell right behind me and we died. And it was great.
That's like that time in Destiny 2 when like we did the first like Pyramidion like strike, and there's like those like lasers on the floor or whatever. And like we like ran into them like one after the other and like wiped.
Yeah. That was funny.
That was great.
Yes, Joe tripped me. I know, right? Joe was there.
Yep, I was there. I'm always there. I'm everywhere.
So what have you been doing though? You said
I've been just cat jamming to music and just chilling. You know, I learned about geography as well, about Netherlands and Holland and New Zealand and Norway. Holland? And yep, I did.
Okay.
It's very confusing.
Well, wait, did you do art tonight or were you
I did.
Gamestonks?
Technically I'm still doing it, but like not right now because we're doing this.
Well, we are going to talk a little bit about some Gamestonks today.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of the stock, but also just GameStop in general. But
okay.
That's cool though, dude. I was actually really happy to see Idle and Idle and Grubby in the stream. Me and Idle are gonna play RuneScape again. I freaking can't wait to play some RuneScape.
Kron's not gonna like the fact that you confused Grubby for him.
Bad. Wait, who? Kron?
I said dude, Kron's
Kron
not gonna.
Loves me, man.
Yeah, but you just confused Grubby for him. He's not gonna like that.
Okay.
He's not gonna
Kron
like that.
is awesome,
dude. No. See, like Kron is awesome, right? But Grubby is a scrubby, and
Grubby is not a scrubby.
Dude, that's what we always called him. We called him Scrubby 2K13.
Oh my gosh. No, Idol called him Tom.
Either way.
He goes, bye, Tom.
Oh yeah, his name's Tom. That's right. Dude, yeah. It was cool seeing Idol in chat, but I did have to leave though. So like as soon as I said like all right, bye, I left. I closed the browser.
Yeah, I know. Well,
feels bad, man.
All right.
So moving on to more serious topics. What are we talking about tonight or today?
First topic is, have you opened a PS5?
What do you think?
No. That's week number 2. I'm going to write that down. Week 2. Sorry, this is week what? Week
This is the third episode that we've started, or that we've done since we've started up the podcast again. I can talk.
When did you get the PS5 though?
When did I get it? I want to say like November.
So we're gonna go and say week 12 of not opening the PS5.
It was like late November. So
we're gonna go week 11.
Okay.
Of not opening the PS5. Education is art. That's true. Okay, so I wanted to ask you that question because I really need to wonder that, because I really need to know that because it's important. But is there anything that you had to ask me? Because I have some things that I was going to talk about. But
is there a mill tank near you? Because I need to catch one in Pokemon Go.
Honestly, dude, I don't honestly think there's any Pokemon in my area at all.
Ooh, that's rough.
Like where I live, because we're like in the country, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look.
Country road.
Oh my gosh! Don't. Please don't. Please, I can't do country music, y'all. Chat, can anyone leave a comment in the podcast if you like country music? I can't do country music, y'all.
To the place I belong.
Gosh.
Cap a paw
to the
champ.
Place. Oh my gosh.
Peep the forehead.
Let's see if there's anything around me.
because I need a
Not
mill
seen anything
tank.
yet. This is a Turtwig.
Turtwig, nice.
I love country music.
Dude, country music is
Nice.
pretty. It can be
My
pretty
whole
pog.
family loves country music because we're from the South. I like heavy metal.
I'll just listen to
Anyways,
heavy
though,
metal.
what have you been? So the first thing I want to talk about besides you not having a PS5 is or of not opening your PS5.
Yeah, I don't have one. It's just an empty box. I lied.
I just assume you don't. What have you been up to this week? I know some things, but what have you been doing this week?
What have I been doing? Let me remember here.
Now, you've been playing Monster Hunter because you played some Monster Hunter with me.
I've never played that game in my life.
That's not
I've been playing Monster Hunter World on PC. I've been carrying you in that. I've been procrastinating drawing a bit. I've been playing Pokemon Go. I've been working on trying to start up a YouTube channel to make Pokemon Go videos, but I'm procrastinating that. And yeah, that's...
Wait, you said you're going to do Pokemon Go videos?
I'm going to try to.
That'd be
And
dope.
it's like, it's like, here's what I mean by procrastinating, right? Like I have the video part, like I have like my screen recorded and all that. I just need to like commentate over it, but I haven't done that part yet. And then the editing and stuff. So it's like, yeah.
So
I'm just procrastinating.
So what kind of videos like are you going to do? Like, are you going to do like capturing
PvP.
or is it like
PvP.
Oh, PvP. So
Yeah.
are you going to like seriously commentate or is it like funny? It's supposed to be funny.
Why can't it be both?
No, it can. I'm just.
You
asking,
underestimate my
Are
power.
you trying to like teach people PvP, or is it like? Are you, like,
It's more just like, hey, watch this fun video, and you might learn something. Because I'm not the best, right? I played against someone who's actually.
We know that. I'm just kidding.
Wow. So like the way it works in PvP, there's like different ranks and stuff. I'm currently like the lowest rank, which is Ace. Then it goes like Veteran, Expert, then Legend.
Okay.
And to get to Legend is like kind of a grind. And for some reason, last night at like 2 a.m., it paired me up against someone who is Legend and I got decimated. So like, I'm definitely not great. I think I'm better than average. So it's like, I could definitely teach some things, but I'm more here just to be like, hey, like if you want to try like a fun team and you don't care about losing, here you go. And like, here's how good and bad it is and stuff like that. But yeah, I also just don't know like what like style I want to do yet. I don't know, but that'll come once I like do it, like actually do it, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's cool though. I mean, I think that'd be pretty dope. I know me and Joe talked about eventually doing videos again on the Broadway Got This channel, like other games and stuff. I think we'll get to that eventually, but we did toy making videos with Monster Hunter, which we can talk about here in a second. But I think, I do think that that'd be pretty cool. Cause you remember how we did that shoutcasting video in Rainbow Six? You could like totally do something like that.
Yeah. The
whatever,
bra cast.
Yeah, I just didn't know like how you were structuring it. If you're like trying to teach people or be like, you know, just kind of showing you like.
I mean, I think like, so a lot of like the big, I say big, it's not even like 100K subscribers yet, but like a lot of like the popular Pokemon Go PvP like YouTubers, they are like that legend rank, so like they're good, so they teach you the game, but they also like show off like different like techniques you could do or like different teams you could try and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, here's my mistake, like this is why I lost this battle and stuff. And like I can watch my battles and understand why like I lost or like what mistakes I made. So I think that would probably be enough just to be like educational.
Right.
But I'm not gonna be promising like, you know, like 3,000 IQ plays for like, you know, someone who's not even like the highest rank yet.
Right. That'd be cool though, dude. Honestly, like, is it hard to record your screen at all? Like,
no, because iPhone comes with a, at least all like the newer ones, come with a built-in screen recorder. So you you just press that, it goes 3, 2, 1, and boop, and then it starts recording, and then you just pull up the button, press it again to stop recording, and then it saves it to your photos and videos. And then you can just connect to a USB to your phone, plug that into your computer, and then pull the file off of your phone.
So
easy as pie.
Is that Is that how that guy does it? The trainer tips. Does he do that? Because like, won't it be like portrait style or right? Wouldn't it be like
Yes.
portrait?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he just fill it with other stuff? I'm assuming on the screen.
So like when he's out doing like his like vlogs or whatever, where he's like out catching and stuff, he'll just put the phone on like one side of the screen and move him like his face camera or whatever to like the other like 80% of the screen basically.
Right.
And then for like the PvP guys, since they're just like sitting at their house like commentating over this video, they'll have like a whole like sort of like overlay, right? So it's like, you know, one side they have like their team with like the moves and like the typings and, you know, the IVs and all that stuff, like the stats. Then the other side they'll have like their face cam and like maybe like social media information or something. And then in the middle they have the phone screen. So
Gotcha. That's pretty cool though. I mean,
yeah,
I think you can do it, dude. You definitely play a lot of Pokemon Go.
I know. I'm the very best like no one ever was.
Oh my gosh.
Can't even say that with a straight face.
Well, me and Joe have been playing Monster Hunter this week, and we've been playing for like the last couple weeks, but it's been a lot of fun. We played a lot on PS4, but we got on PC. I haven't really been able to play that much. We get to play like an hour or two or something every now and then, this like each day, but like we did talk about making Monster Hunter videos at some point. I do have a few Monster Hunter videos, Joe carrying Monster Hunter 2. That is not actually true.
True.
It's pretty even, actually, and I'll get to that in a second, Tony. You got to hear me out here.
I will say,
I'm actually
to
pretty good at Monster Hunter, Joe. You got to admit.
I will say in regards to that, it is funny how we struggle at different things in Monster Hunter. Like what do you mean? Like, what do you struggle at? For this current playthrough that you and I are doing, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm doing it without wearing any armor. I haven't even crafted armor. So my defense is like poo-poo, right? So like most monsters like will 1 or 2 shot me. And with hunts, you only have like, you know, 3 feints and then like you fail the hunt automatically. So like I'll die twice in like 5 seconds and then like I have to be like extra careful or whatever. But it's funny because like where I might struggle with like fighting the monster, Adam struggles with like finding a camp or like just walking through the forest to find like one specific area. It's so great.
It's navigation. I mean,
navigation basically.
It's consistent with every game I play. Platforming and navigation. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. I don't know what's going on. I see a path and I go down it and it doesn't lead me to the place that I want to go. And so, honestly, I don't understand why I suck so bad because this is so funny though. In real life, I am so good at navigating and Joe is terrible. Like Joe,
true.
You have to admit, you are really bad at navigating.
I don't know where anything is unless I've been there like 5 times.
What'd you say?
I said, I don't know where anything is unless I've been there like 5 times in real life.
I know. In games, Joe just knows where to go. It's like it's in his blood or something. I don't understand. But that is true. But the thing that is kind of getting to the point where I'm like, if you aren't familiar with how Monster Hunter works, basically it's a really fun game, but like you go on hunts and you have a certain amount of feints that you can have on your team, basically. And the more feints you get, the less your rewards are. So when Joe's not wearing armor, I'm just like over here like running around like getting to the monster, and I just see Joe just get like yeeted like and die, and we have 2 feints left, and then our rewards go down. I'm just like, Joe,
it's only like the money though.
Not wear armor.
It's just the money rewards.
No, you actually get less rewards.
Oh, like monster pieces or whatever?
Yeah. It's fine. I mean, I don't care. I want to see if you actually make it to the end of the game.
I'm going to.
Armor.
But like, I want to do it like, I want to try and do it solo. But I don't know if I want to replay the game again. Especially with Rise coming out pretty soon. But it's funny though, because it's like, you know, while I am like super squishy, I'm at the point in the game where like, I can like buff my defense up a decent amount without having to wear any armor. But like, it's funny because like despite not having any armor, we just beat like the main, I guess, story boss, which was Zora Magdaros. And Adam died more than me on that encounter. I died once, he died like 3 times. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because I got freaking pinned by Nergigante, if you aren't familiar with Monster.
And then you got slammed by a fireball.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But I do think it would be fun to make videos with Joe with Monster Hunter at some point, like the no armor build, or like doing just
I
random,
want to
like doing the
see.
best screenshots for kills. I think
I
that would
want
be
to see
fun.
if you can beat certain monsters in Monster Hunter without using your weapon to damage them. Basically,
So
without like attacking them, I should say.
I know some people have done that.
Like obviously,
But
like the easy ones, like Yagras and stuff, you can probably beat. Just put down a bunch of barrel bombs or something like that. Um, but tougher ones like Nergigante, I'm not sure about that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that like I saw a video of some dude who like they got like heavy ballistas, like the heavy bow gun, and they shot like a sniper shot, and they put like 12 bombs on like a elder dragon and killed it. It was pretty cool. But
See,
like as
that's
close
like
as
using your weapon though.
I know, I know. I'm just saying like,
Now, like you
um,
could totally like put down barrel bombs and then use your weapon to break the barrel bombs as long as you're not also hitting the monster with
right. So
your
what? So what
weapon.
this dude did is this one guy ended up one shotting a monster with a heavy bow gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was like it's a crazy video. Like it's crazy. It took me 2 weeks to beat him. You talking about Nergigante, Dork?
Or Zora Magdaros.
Or Zora Magdaros.
Dude, if any of you want to play Monster Hunter World, there's a dude called like the Commander or whatever. We call him Commander Spray Tan because he looks like he has bad spray tan. And literally every time he opens his mouth to speak, he talks about Zora Magdaros. Every single time. The only time he doesn't is immediately after you beat Zora Magdaros. But then everyone else starts talking about Zora Magdaros instead.
Right, and then he starts talking about Xeno'jiiva.
Xeno'jiiva.
But
Xeno'jiiva.
like, yeah, and like I've played Iceborne. I've played a lot of hours there. But yeah, me and Joe were playing through, and we're excited for Rise too. I actually saw some stuff today, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. But I like the little dogs you can get. Oh, Nergigante. Okay, yeah. The hardest fight I've ever had in Monster Hunter, besides some of the Iceborne fights, was Arch-Tempered Teostra. I did it with like a bunch of random people, and it was so hard. That Teostra is annoying, but
I don't even think I
yeah.
ever got past Lunastra.
Dude,
I know
you
I
like
beat
some of- yeah,
Teostra, but
you'll
I
like some of
never
those when we get
beat
to 'em.
Lunastra.
Lunostra's pretty hard too, but it's I don't know. I like fighting those. But yeah, so that's what we both have basically been doing. I've been doing a bunch of content too because Oblivion or Elder Scrolls Online just released their reveal, and we're going to the Argonian or kind of it's like a mosh pit of races basically, but it's Blackwood's the new chapter for ESO, and that's focused around Oblivion, which we're going to be fighting Mehrunes Dagon. We're going to be going to the Deadlands, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be a really interesting year for ESO. I won't talk too long on ESO just because you don't play it that much.
Didn't
really
like
play
the
it at all.
trailers say that it's just like the Blackwood is just like part of like the Oblivion thing or something?
Yeah, so basically how it is Blackwood is it's like the area, but then there's like Leowin is like one of the main zones, and then I think our main cities. And then there's a few other cities I think too. Oh my gosh, Kenzeb. But basically what they said is it's like southern Cyrodiil, which is like right above the Black Marsh. So it's like a mix of Argonians and like Imperials and just a bunch of races sort of. So it's kind of like, to be honest, like it's just kind of like a melting pot and everything. So it's going to be like really cool. I think the zone looked really nice in the trailer, but I'm really interested to see the Oblivion Crisis stuff because we are going to be going through Oblivion portals.
Yeah.
And we're going to be spending all of Q4 in the Deadlands, which is kind of cool. And apparently we're going to a place that has not been seen since the 1994 Arena game, I think, which is like the second or first Elder Scrolls game.
Interesting.
Which is going to be really interesting. Yeah, so it's like a city. But the thing that's interesting is this, if you're not familiar, if you're a big Skyrim fan, you basically, if you're like an Elder Scrolls fan, I should say, because, you know, people love Oblivion, Skyrim, all that. The Oblivion Crisis in Elder Scrolls 4 takes place around 800 years in the future of the Elder Scrolls Online. So this is like, they kind of said that it's kind of like Mehrunes Dagon's kind of like testing out the Oblivion portals. He's in like alpha phase, and he's like, all right, this is not right, but I'm going to try this portal out. And he's like not getting it right. So apparently it takes place 800 years before that. So, which one. We talking about Sapphire? But yeah, so basically there's a place that we're going back that hasn't been in like since the 90s, which is cool, I think, for a lot of old Elder Scrolls fans. But I'm excited. I'm interested. They're adding a companion system. So I don't know if you saw what that was, Joe. Do
Nope.
you know what that is or no?
Nope, not at all.
So, you know Star Wars, The Old Republic, the game we were going to try to play?
And then it was on a Mac.
Right. So
Yeah.
that game has companions, and apparently ESO is getting companions. So you'll be able to have like an NPC that you can like level up and like give gear to.
Oh,
and,
so like Lydia, basically.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Skyrim in a way, yeah.
Yo, just give me Lydia. That's all I need.
Oh my god.
Lydia is best girl in Skyrim.
Blackwood is a normal zone, but there will be a zone on the outer map, like Cold Harbor, that is Daddy Dagon's zone.
Daddy Dagon.
Yes, the Deadlands, yeah. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see what it's like. I'm really interested to see them adding a companion system in an MMO. I know Star Wars: The Old Republic has one, and that's an MMO. But it's just interesting to me because it's like the companion system, it kind of promotes like playing solo, which there is a lot of solo play in the Elder Scrolls Online, but it seems weird to add that in an MMO. So I don't know how it's gonna do, but we'll see. And I'm excited to try it, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're getting a new class or a new skill line, which I'm a little sad about because I really was hoping for a new class, because that means we're not getting a new one till next year probably.
How do you even know they're gonna keep adding new classes though?
Well, so you're right. Like, we don't know, but
like what else? What kind of class could they add that's not already in the game? You know what I mean?
Well, so there's actually a decent amount. They could add like a monk class, a Dwemer like pet class. They could add like a bard that's like a support class, and you know, they could add a lot of stuff for classes, and it's based off of like how they were on a 2-year cycle of new classes. So they released a warden class, and then they skipped a year. The next class was what was it?
Necromancer.
Why am I forgetting? Necromancer, right? Yeah, Necromancer.
Why did I know that and you didn't?
Well, no, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but no, that's the only 2 classes. So, because I forgot there's 4 base classes in the game, but basically we just, we thought we might get a 6th one or something, but they have other things they've got to worry about. They had a lot. They're getting like new servers this year, so they're trying to work on performance and all that stuff. So adding a new class probably was not going to help with that. So, and they also stated that they weren't going to add anything crazy this year. But yeah. So my dream is monk class to punch a Molag boy in the face.
Maybe new servers will prevent the sabotaging of the Great Race.
Oh my gosh, the Great Race. I hear a lot of people having mixed feelings about the reveal. Besides the new zone and story, and companion says there's nothing new coming to the game with the chapter. Everything else will be coming for free. Do you think more stuff will be revealed closer to launch? Prop, I don't know if more stuff will be revealed. I mean, there is going to be Oblivion portals and other things. I think it's going to be enough content to be good. There's going to be a new trial and a bunch of new sets. It'll be worth it in my opinion, and I think companions will be cool. So I'm not sure yet, but I'm excited for it. I just think it's, they're not going to be able to put as much in this year for the chapter compared to some years, I think, because of limitations they had and everything. So, but anyways, it's going to be all good though, I think. But
yeah, I feel like with something like Oblivion, they would probably like, I mean, I guess this is kind of like with most like expansion like trailers or whatever, like reveals, they show like a lot of things. So like anything that like they show like the big stuff, right? So it's not like they're like holding out like, oh hey, by the way, we also have like a new class coming out. Like they would have revealed that in the reveal, I think. Yeah, because there's no, I guess, real point to keep that a secret, I guess.
No, yeah, there isn't. I mean, so last year they revealed Antiquities in January, which is the new system. And so they've revealed everything, I think. The one thing that there's still going to be something that comes with the quarter 4 that's like big, I think. because every quarter 4 they do like another zone kind of.
Yeah.
Like last year they had a new solo arena, and item set collection. So like basically in quarter 4 it's all going to be on the Deadlands. So I think there's going to be something to do with like these Oblivion portals. They even said that like they didn't want to spoil everything in the Oblivion portals. So like my thing was I thought they were going to add Oblivion portals as a time trial event. Now they did confirm that the Oblivion portals are going to pop up randomly. We don't know, and they said there's going to be rewards, so we don't know if it's time trialed. We don't know what it's going to be like, but you know, they've revealed a lot of the stuff already, but there will be something else they're adding in Q4. I mean, they're going to be adding DLCs, all these events and stuff too, but yeah, it's going to be, I think it'll be a good year. ESO releases a lot of content compared to other MMOs. I mean, they release content all the time. Some MMOs don't do that, and so I think we'll be fine. But the new champion point system is going to be a handful anyways, so we'll see how that goes. But
yeah.
Anyways, so Gamestonks. I find it hilarious that Gamestonks is happening right now. I saw a tweet today from Blockbuster Twitter, and it said, "Reddit, do your thing." And I immediately went to Blockbuster and see if they had any stock, because you know Blockbuster's out of business.
No, that's not true. There's one store left.
Okay, well they're not able to be publicly traded. They don't have any stock basically like on the stock market.
Yeah.
And
that'd be really funny though.
Yeah, it is funny. It is funny, but I just thought it was funny because I was like, what if I immediately did that, because I was like, what if I could get some Blockbuster, because you can trade it on like something else. It was like 1 cent, and I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. But
yeah,
I'm more gonna talk about just GameStop in general.
Okay.
But I was gonna say like the actual store and everything and the games involved. But like, I think it's funny that this happened. In general, I did make profit off of GameStop. And so you didn't get to buy any stock, right?
No, I didn't buy anything. No.
Right. But what's it called? So basically, what's it called?
What is it called?
What was I saying? Oh my gosh. No, but so
Gamestonks.
Stonks. So I bought some stock, and then I bought some stock, I sold it, made some profit, but it was supposed to shoot up a bunch, but it didn't. And I don't know if it will still, but we'll see. But I made a post that talked about how I feel like I didn't feel bad for making money on GameStop, because I always got like 20 cents for all my games. Did you ever trade games into GameStop?
No, I've never like gotten rid of games.
Never gotten rid of any games?
No, because I keep them, I play them all the way through, and I finish them, and then later, like a couple years later, I want to play them again, so I do it again.
But so you've never traded any games at all?
No games, no consoles. I've kept everything because I want to replay it at some point if I enjoy it.
I know.
And now most games are digital, so like I can't just like hand GameStop like my hard drive, be like, here, give me money.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but like for me, like, I mean, I didn't trade in like everything or anything. Like I mean, I did play some of my games too, but for me it was like, I just thought it was ridiculous that you got such a low trade-in price at GameStop. Like, I don't understand why that was the case. I know they have to make money, but some of it was like just at like
ridiculous.
Just astronomically bad. What'd you say?
I said ridiculous.
Yeah, because like, okay, so I get that like you would trade in, right, like the Madden series or like the Call of Duty series, and they make one every year. So what would happen is the value would go down a lot. And so it'd be like you literally get like 20 cents or like $1 for a game that you paid $60 for like a year later. And to be honest, I didn't trade in a lot of stuff. I traded in a lot of my old gen stuff. So like for instance, like when I upgraded systems, I would trade in like some of my PS2 games and stuff like that because like I wouldn't keep my PS2 because I just wouldn't want to play it. I have a PS2 now and a PS3 because I bought one later on. But I remember
how much did you pay for those?
What'd you say?
How much did you pay for those?
Well, so the PS2 and the PS3 I got as gifts from my parents when I was younger.
How much I mean, like your new ones that you bought?
Oh, well, so I think I got a PS2 for like, I want to say like $25 or something.
Really? Wow, that's cheaper than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, and I got that, and then the PS3, I think it was like $65 if I remember right. And it, dude, I had the original PS3 like brick that had like the 4 USB slots that like no PS3 had for a while and everything. And I remember it got like the red light. And I got like the I had to send it in and they ended up just not working. Or no, it ended up working, but then I ended up getting grounded and I couldn't play my PS3. And so then eventually I ended up just giving it away because it went into college and basically I got the PS4 in college. And so I think I sold that to my friend's brother.
You fool.
I sold all my PS3 games, which was like 20 games and a PS3 for like $250. I thought that was pretty solid. Because GameStop, I think, was going to give me like $75. I was like, you got to be kidding me, GameStop.
It's GameStop.
I know. I don't understand. It's crazy, but I've had some bad stories with GameStop, and you've heard one of these, but basically, like
I was actually going to mention this.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I know. Well, the trade-in stories were always interesting because, again, I always got really bad value with them, but I remember going to GameStop and I remember going there and I bought Pokemon Crystal and no, not Crystal, Pokemon Platinum, I think it was. I got it in college and then I played it and everything and I had it, I'm pretty sure, when I was living with you. And then I got I was playing Pokemon Gold and Silver, but it was the Heart Gold. And I caught a shiny Noctowl in New Grove, right? Isn't it New Grove?
Yes.
Or Cherry Grove. Cherry Grove City.
Cherry Grove, yeah. New Bark, Cherry Grove.
Yeah, New Bark, Cherry Grove. I caught a Noctowl. I caught a Hoot, a shiny Hoot in there. I made an amazing team. I had like a Scizor, all this other stuff. So I ended up trading those Pokemon to my Platinum version because I was going to make a new team on Gold and just like farm teams. And then I forgot that I had my shiny Noctowl and my whole like level 65 plus team on Platinum. And I went in and traded in Platinum for like $35 because trading in Pokemon games, you get so much trade-in for. And I forgot that I had my shiny Pokemon on there, and I told Joe, and then I was like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? And I felt like an idiot after that. It was terrible.
I bet if you told the GameStop employee that, he would have given you a better price.
Yeah, he'd probably been like, oh, okay, I'll give you $40 instead.
Yeah.
Mr. Shuckle said, a AAA game released in the past year, best I can do, give you 25 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What's funny though is like if we just do a quick little search, Pokemon Platinum,
it's worth a lot.
Buy. Yeah, you can buy it for like, you have to buy it for like anywhere from like $30 to $50 basically.
Yeah, so I mean I got good trade-in for it, but like it was sad that I had that on there.
Oh, here's a nice cheap one on Amazon for $150.
Wait, why is it $150?
Because people are dumb. No, it says used.
But it's not. Okay, so it's not sealed.
It's funny.
Yeah, for me, it's like I didn't really understand their trade-ins because, like, for instance, like a Magic store, like they trade in, they give you like, you can get like 75% store credit for something for a Magic trading card, and that's not bad. I mean, like you're at least getting like, because if you try to sell it, you'd get maybe 80% of the price of what it's listed at, like on eBay. You're not going to get the full retail. Um, So that's at least not that bad. But it's like GameStop was just like, they used to just destroy people with those trade-ins. And that might have been because they were just not doing well. I mean, because I don't know. What do you think about the whole like situation though? Like the stocks and then like GameStop in general? Like, do you think that they'll actually go bankrupt?
Probably. So I never cared for GameStop. I never really used them. I don't think I've ever actually bought anything from them. The only time I've like gone to a GameStop because I wanted something from them was when when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out for Pokemon, and they were giving away these like cards with like just for free, and they were like these little plastic paper card things with like a little scratch off, and on the back had a code, and you would redeem the code in the game, and you get a shiny Poi Pole, and I got like 6 of them, and the dude like so what's funny about this story is like I went in and I was like, hey, I'm here for like the card or whatever. And the dude behind the counter was like, how many do you want? And I was like, oh, I get to choose? I don't know. I didn't know that. And then I was like, 6. And he gave me this weird look like, why do you need 6? Like, but he didn't say anything. But he still gave me like all 6 cards, and I still have them. But it's just like,
I think you showed those to me.
yeah. I don't know why he gave me that look. I guess maybe because like he knew that like you could only redeem 1 per game. But it's like, what if I just want to like redeem 1, put it into a different, like trade it to a different game, then like reset that game and like trade another one, and so on and so on. I don't know. It was just a weird look. Anyways, so that was the only time I ever like willingly like went into a GameStop for something that I wanted. Everything else, like I just buy, like if I want a new game, I'll go buy it from like Amazon or the game website or whatever.
Yeah.
I've never like resold like or traded in any of my old stuff, because like I know I'm gonna replay it at some point, and like if I ever need to sell it, I'm not gonna sell it to freaking GameStop for like $20 when like a freaking PS2 could probably go for more than that now.
No. Yeah, I mean, I agree.
But the thing with the whole like stonks and everything, like it's cool. I love it, but I don't think it's gonna like save GameStop.
Oh no, it's definitely not going to save GameStop. I was just saying, like in general, like what do you think about the stonks?
I think it's freaking hilarious and like well deserved. I think the people complaining are like the losers in this situation, i.e. like the billionaires and all that stuff, right? Who are getting screwed over because we're beating them at their own game of like market manipulation and all that stuff. So I find that hilarious. I did also hear, well, I didn't really hear, but like someone in a stream said that they heard from a friend that they heard that GameStop might be looking to make their own version of Steam essentially. And maybe that's how they'll stay alive. I don't know. I don't know if that's even true or not, but like that would be interesting if it happens. Just to throw that out there. But yeah, the whole stocks thing is funny. I'd like to like get into stocks and like, you know, cryptocurrency and all that stuff, but like I just don't know like what to do for stuff like that. Like I'm sure there's like, you know, things you could like study to like, I guess, become more aware of like, oh, hey, this looks like it's probably going to like go down, so I should sell it now. Or like, oh, this is like going to go down tomorrow, so I should buy it then or whatever. But for me, it's more just like intuition and gut feelings. Like I was going to buy Dogecoin and I'm glad I didn't, because it's been going down like all day today, basically. So like right now,
I mean, it'll go back up once it's a meme. Like
right now it's at again 4 cents. And now granted, it did start
that's the highest
like
it's been in a while.
Technically not. But last night I was like right after I started the stream, it was like 10 p.m. or something. It shot up to 40 cents for like 1 to 2 minutes, if that, and then it quickly dropped back down to like 8 cents. and then it slowly went back down to like 5, and that's sort of where it sat for like most of today. Now it's down to like 4 again, but like yeah. So I'm glad I didn't buy Doge because I would have lost money. I mean, I wouldn't have sold or anything yet anyways, but like it's just interesting how like crazy stuff like that, I guess, like not gambling, but like I guess stock buying and selling, whatever that word would be.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
yeah,
because I mean,
how crazy it is.
Card makes a good point. Is like it did it. So what ended up happening is it did affect like everyone's stock this week, not just rich people, basically, which kind of hurt people's retirement accounts, which does suck for sure. I do think though that this brings to light a lot of the corruption though that goes on with the stuff in the stock market. I'm not talking about like the people that do it right. I'm just talking about like the people that basically insider trade or use the stock market, how basically Reddit used the stock market. And they basically said like they didn't like that they were playing the same game and they changed the rules. And honestly, like
yeah,
the whole thing is like kind of, it's frustrating because like people just had morals, you know, kind of, it wouldn't have gotten to that really, in my opinion. But you know, it's like I think in general that the market is kind of in a very volatile situation anyways. So
for sure.
I think some people's I think a lot of people's retirement accounts may tank in general, which sucks. But it's just like, you know, when things like this happen, it's like, well, like, I guess that's the power of like the internet. But this is probably one of the biggest like movements for something like this in a while. But yeah, those hedge funds, the money there belongs to teachers and police and firefighters. It's their pensions and their hedge funds. Yeah, no, I agree, Card. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Everyone doesn't really like the hedge funds. It basically made it to where everyone lost on that front in a way. Even people that don't, you know, is not even involved with the GameStop thing. But yeah, I personally kind of wish that GameStop would stay around, just because like I have nostalgia with GameStop. Like I agree that like I didn't really ever sell that much stuff to GameStop. Like I just went to trade in because it was like like if I wanted to go get something at GameStop, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna trade in some stuff I know I'm never gonna use. I know I'm not gonna get good value, but I would just do that. And I have nostalgia with GameStop because I used to go to like the midnight releases of like, you know, when that was like a big thing, right? Like when pre-orders were like a big thing. I went to like the COD midnight release. I went to like the Destiny 1 midnight release. Like that was so cool.
Yeah.
And everything like that. But like now it's like I agree with you. Like I don't buy a lot of stuff in GameStop at all. Like if I buy anything at GameStop, it's just for the nostalgia. Like it's just for like the Call of Duty I would get at a GameStop because I personally like getting Call of Duty on disc version. I don't
so
like
it doesn't
buying...
eat up 300 gigs on your computer.
Right, yeah, exactly. I love to get my money in hedge funds on pension. Go to the GameStop. Used to shop there, shop online. I miss those days, but it's over. I used to work at a record store. I miss that too. I like how it is now better. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. And like that's what I'm saying is like I personally buy I buy all my computer games online, but like do you personally like digital games better, Joe, or do you like having a disc? Because for me, I like having physical copies of some games because it's kind of like it's something that some of those games I am gonna keep. You know, I have kept some old games and stuff. So like I don't know. What do you think about that?
I'd probably say disc, but I buy digital more just because it's more convenient. Because most of the games that I buy are like single player games, right? So it's like, you know, I'll play it through once, maybe I'll do like New Game Plus or whatever, and then I'm not going to touch that game for like a good while. So I can just like uninstall it to make space on my PS4, for example. The only downside is like with digital, it's like, oh, you uninstall this game, you're gonna have to sit here and like re-download it basically, and then install any updates there might be. Whereas with disc, you could just like pop it in and like ta-da, you can play basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I still like disc just because like some games I'll definitely buy disc. Like Kingdom Hearts, I'm pretty much always going to buy disc as long as they sell it. As long as they sell it, because like it's like collectors. It'll be a collector's item one day, I think. But also it's just cool to have, and like I have all the other ones as discs, so like why not? But yeah, I don't really have any attachment to GameStop or anything. So I do like. I feel for like what Card was saying with like the whole like they're effing like this whole thing is like messing up people who like aren't even like involved with this, but I still think it's a good thing in general, just because like it's showing and exposing like how messed up and corrupt like the stock market people are, basically, and like the hedge funds and all that stuff. So like I think for that reason it's a good thing. It might not be like a win-win, but I don't think it's necessarily a win-loss. It's more like a win and then like a tie or a draw, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, yeah. I mean, some people that lost money in their IRA is not going to like, obviously they're not going to like that, but yeah. No,
but it's, I mean, like, so I don't know anything about like IRAs or any of that stuff. I'm not an expert at all with any of this. But it's also like, people who get mad about losing money in the stock market shouldn't be, because it's the stock market. It's essentially legal gambling, if that makes sense.
But the only difference is
but like, again, I don't know anything about like IRAs or any of that. So if that's different, like, I'm sorry, I'm just a dumb American.
No, I know. So what the difference is, like the IRA is like basically, you know, it's like your 401k in a way. Like some people that are in the stock market, their only stock is their 401k. They don't actually like. Some people don't actually, I guess, like do stocks. It's just when you put money in your 401k, basically like that, you know, goes up over time, or, you know, whatever, right? So technically they're not like, that's how I have a 401k, and I don't really gamble in the stock market. So technically I see what you're saying, Joe, but I think for in general, the people that are mad they lost, you know, upset that they lost money, a lot of people didn't really do the hard stock market kind of trading. It was more just like, this is like money being put away like in my retirement thing, and that has depreciated because of the whole GameStop thing. But I get what you're saying. Like,
gotcha.
It makes sense. Like it is like a good thing that hopefully there will be a lawsuit with hedge funds, because it's been effing up everything, right? But it sucks that it was at the expense of a lot of other people's stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But
interesting.
Yeah, and the IRA, I think, is basically you don't get taxed until you take it out, if what I remember right. Bake said, hi, I remember Sony mini disc. And then Dry said, just hopped in, so I don't know what I missed. I'd love if GameStop redid their business model to center more around digital front, capitalize on the card trading market, and expand on collectibles markets, since it seems like a perfect time for them to make a big splash and make a comeback. Yeah, and Dry, that's the one thing I was going to say is GameStop actually has kind of started doing that. And that's what I was going to say is, like, Joe was talking about them becoming like Steam kind of or something. But, like, they actually have been selling Magic cards and collectibles. I don't know how well they're doing at that, because...
That seems like a good, like, step for them, though. Like,
no, it is. I think it is. But I think with the pandemic, it kind of just effed up anyways, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I guess it would be like bad timing.
Like, because Magic shops aren't doing great either. But I think if the pandemic wasn't happening, I do think that was a good step for them. And I wouldn't mind seeing that either. Like, they're actually trying to take a step in the right direction with that, I think. And so that is, you know, that's something that I hope would have saved them. For me, with the digital and disc, it was interesting because the only issue with digital is, at least with like most digital, you can't actually get a refund if you don't like it, you know?
Right.
And at least with the disc, if you hate the game or something, which a lot of people don't do this, I feel like, but if you hate the game, I think GameStop, you could take it back after like 7 days and get your full money back, which is good. So
yeah. So let me ask you this then. So
nice
you asked me, like, you know, digital or physical or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you said that you buy all of your like Call of Duties like physical. If you bought a PS5, would you get the one with or without the CD drive?
If I got a PS5?
Yes.
Oh, a disc, easily.
With disc? Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
I want the disc because that's the thing is, like, we were talking about this basically brick and mortar took a kick in the dick over all this year. Yeah. Basically, I was just saying to Card, basically the PS5 might be one of the only one of the last digital or one of the last disc systems.
Yeah.
And like that's why I want it, because like it will be probably a value. And again, I just like having a hard copy, but who knows, PS5 or PlayStation might end up just making hard copy or disc versions for a while. I don't know, but I personally just like having the disc because it's still like a thing of my childhood. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I do like how like when like the PS4, Xbox One were like first announced at like E3 all those years ago and stuff, and like Xbox was talking about like all this like online like cloud stuff, and people didn't like it, and like PlayStation had their like little presentation, and they were like, here's how you like share games with a friend, and they literally just like handed like the disc to like their friend, and like people went nuts in the audience. It was amazing.
Yeah, no, that is amazing. And yeah, Card, I got you. I know it sucked for a lot of people this week for sure. But that's why we're talking about it, because it is very interesting, and I don't think this is something that's happened in a while since really like that housing short in like 2009, I think. So
dry FTS TV. I don't know what that stands for. Dry Foots TV. I don't know. But like he is asking, what if GameStop had a subscription based service like Netflix where you could stream games they have available for no extra cost outside of your subscription? It's Drifts TV. I see. That's called Google Stadia, basically. But I hear Google Stadia is not great. Google Stadia,
isn't it? Technically.
Yeah. So like they'd have to compete with Google Stadia and then Steam and then Gamefly. Epic Games Launcher. Yeah, GameFly is still a thing, which is crazy, dude.
That's funny. Yeah,
I wonder if GameFly still does like physical stuff or if they do digital.
I don't know if GameFly even exists anymore.
I'm pretty sure it does. There's still a website. Yeah, they have stuff for like PS5. They have Cyberpunk. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's basically what Blockbuster was with you pay, but like, I think that would be cool, Drifts. I just don't know if I don't know how they would do that, because that would have to go back to basically like probably the developers, right? They'd have to like agree to that, because like how would they split up the revenue? You know what I mean? Like say you pay $15 a month. With GameStop being $1 billion company, now they could kill the market. Well, so Drifts, technically the stock thing that happened, I think doesn't actually help them. I don't think it actually gives them any like I'm pretty sure what happened, it basically doesn't help them. It's not like they
probably made some money because a company will always invest in its own stock to a certain degree. So whenever they like want to like technically like sell those stocks, they can. And I mean, they are making money just because like when you buy the stock of a company, you're giving that company money essentially.
Well, individuals probably not made a lot too inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like managers maybe, or like owners that might have had stock. You know what I mean? Like, like individually. But yeah, I get what you're saying too. Like that makes sense. Yeah, so yeah, isn't GameStop Corp a franchise business? I think so.
I have no idea.
I feel like they are, because I've seen, like, I don't know, it would make sense. Like you could buy a GameStop franchise. I'm pretty sure you can.
What if I bought a Chick-fil-A franchise?
Dude, those are lucrative, man.
Dude, I freaking need one. Okay, this is totally off topic, but like today I wanted Chick-fil-A for lunch. I had to drive like 20 minutes to the nearest Chick-fil-A and then 20 minutes back. That's like too inconvenient for me. I need one like 2 minutes down the road. Get on it, Chick-fil-A.
Joe, I'm telling you, so where you live, like kind of where you live and in between my parents where they live, me and you need to open up a cookout. Okay, there's not a cookout over there, bro. If we go in halvesies on a cookout, dude,
halvesies,
we would make bank, dude, because it's all those high schools right there. Like, it is the only cookout. Cookout
is pretty dope.
Like that would be the closest cookout for
Let's
probably
do this.
over like hundreds of thousands of people
Cookout.
in 20 miles.
Locations.
Dude, Cookout is the truth. I know, Bakes, bro. Cookout is amazing, man. That's like a southern kind of thing, because like it's like goes up into Virginia, I think, and then it comes down.
Let's see. Where am I at? Let's see. There's Charlotte. I'm like over here somewhere.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, the closest Cookout is not close. Like, if we put a Cookout, I know exactly where we could put it. We could put it where you used to work at the old Bojangles.
So the
dude, right there.
I don't even know if that Bojangles is still there. I think it closed actually.
No, it moved down the road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like there's the one near my old house, and then that's probably the other closest one. So yeah, like literally like where like if we put one like basically like at our old neighborhood.
Dude,
like
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we need to look up how much it costs. What is Bojangles? Bojangles is Southern chicken.
It's crap. Dude, chicken. Bakes, how dare you? I should ban you for that. Bojangles is good. Bojangles I will say I kind of like Chick-fil-A better now, but like I don't know. Bojangles is still pretty lit. They have really good fries.
Need to have
really good sweet tea as well.
Thing?
Oh yeah, it's the motto? So their new motto now is like it's bow time, which is so dumb. But their old motto was "Gotta want to get to have a Bojangles." It was great.
Dude, if this is sponsored by Bojangles, I'd love that.
Yo, Bojangles.
Dude, it's so awful. Dude, Bakes, dude, I was grown up, like I was raised on the bow. Here, let me give you a pager.
No, not Mojang, not the creators of Minecraft. Bojangles.
For your horrible ass chicken. Yeah, so, but I don't know. It's probably should wrap it up here soon.
I think next week we should talk about food. Food, yeah.
That does sound good.
Food podcast.
Food and games, Minecraft, Loretta. What was it called?
The cook-off? Oh, yeah. I think it was just called cook-off or something like that.
Dude, we got to talk about that. That was great.
God, dude. Loretta, you forgot your mustard.
Oh, yeah. We got to show a clip of that. That was great.
Oh, my God. It was so dumb.
Dude, that clip was great. But anyways, yeah, so if you guys and gals liked the discussion today, leave a comment below. Let us know on YouTube. If you're on Spotify or iTunes, just say to yourself, Adam or Joe.
Just leave us a verbal comment if you're just listening.
A verbal comment, yep.
Just like say it out loud. We'll hear it. Chick-fil-A is hard to get into. Yeah. Bro, literally, if I put one like 2 minutes down the road from my house or my parents' house, I'd make bank.
Bakes, where me and Joe used to live, there's probably like a Chick-fil-A every like got to be like every 7 miles or less. Like it's got to be like every 5 miles, right, Joe?
I don't know. So here's the thing. I didn't get into Chick-fil-A till like a few years ago. As a kid, I didn't like it. Now I love it. So I'm sort of like a late bloomer when it comes to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Bakes, that is true. Basically, the Chick-fil-A that is about... So, Joe, you know the Chick-fil-A at Ray Road?
Nope, because I don't know where that is.
Where the Five Guys is at. The Five Guys, Blakeney.
Okay. Oh, that's Ray Road?
Okay. up the road. That Chick-fil-A, I think in like 2010 was the like highest profit Chick-fil-A in the nation or something.
Nice.
Like it's Chick-fil-A does well where we live just because of the areas. Where I'm at now, it does well. What's up?
Because it's the South.
It's the South. Yep.
Southerners love their fried chicken.
Mickey D's has one every 30 miles over the U.S.
Mickey D's.
Dang.
Dude, Mickey D's is gross.
I swear, Five Guys has the same poster art in every... It does. It really
does. But
it also costs $296 for burgers.
Bro, it's only $15.96 or something.
That's a lot, bro.
But it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Technically, it's a double cheese bacon burger.
God, I'm getting really hungry right now.
With fries and a drink. God, I need Five Guys in my life right now.
The
restaurant, not
we gotta
like
wrap
Five
this
Dudes.
Up. We're running out of space on our Bus Bride account. But if you guys like this, I'm just kidding. We have plenty of space. But if you guys like this, again, make sure to like, subscribe, heavy attack that bell icon on Lagged Out YouTube channel. Leave a comment for us.
Use your down smash on the like button.
Bake said, "Oh my god, I don't care what the Baltimore Sun has called them, the Willy Wonka of burgers 9 years ago."
Wow,
that is so true. No, but yeah, I hope you guys and gals have a great day. Remember, if you ever want to come and watch us live, we're on twitch.tv/probablygottthis or twitch.tv/joethejoe on usually Saturday afternoons. Today is a special day because it's gone on the weekend, but you can watch us on or listen to us on Spotify, iTunes. You can watch us on YouTube at Lagged Out. If you typed in Lagged Out Show on YouTube, we don't have our own custom URL yet. And then you can follow Joe on Twitter at JoeTheJoe9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then me at Twitter is at Probably Got This, and Lagged Out Podcast is the Twitter account as well.
Mm-hmm. This will all be on the screen as well, so.
Yeah, this will be on the screen.
It's Lagged Out Show on Twitter, just to clarify that one. Because for whatever reason, it's not podcast or just Lagged Out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's because I couldn't get Lagged Out on Twitter.
Maybe one day we'll get both Lagged Out and then just Joe the Joe on Twitter. But whatever.
Yeah, dude,
next week, food podcast. Get a snack. Bring your popcorn because it's gonna make you hungry.
Yeah, but all right, everyone. You guys have a great night. Whenever you're watching this morning, everything. Again, thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. And let us know again what you think in the comments. And we will see you guys later.